about the moon landings? They was done in a studio a bit like this.
They were real, weren't they, Kev?
There was, mate, yes.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
What planet are you on?
This one.
Yeah, definitely not the moon, because we can't get there.
Well, we have, haven't we?
Oh.
We ain't got the technology, ads.
Yes, we have.
Well,
We haven't got the technology today, never mind 60 years ago.
So why's all the old spacecraft there then? They've seen it in telescopes.
Ah, what kind of... what? Show me.
Well, I've got a fucking telescope with me now, have I?
We've been having this discussion for over a year now.
Yeah, but you just don't listen to me.
Well, you can't prove that we've been to the moon.
No, I personally can't, no, but I'm sure...
Oh, well then.
I don't know, NASA might be able to.
Doubt it.
Or a studio in
they're the ones
Nevada
that
desert.
Set it all up. Yeah, exactly. Studio in Nevada desert.
Yeah, you deluded, mate.
So, our day-to-day operation then. We obviously work closely alongside each other.
Yeah, very closely. We sit opposite each other.
Yeah.
Just the scheduling of the ships in it, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Custom side of things.
Yeah, obviously I came in and I joined you, and I appreciate everything that you've done for me.
Thank you very much.
It's a seamless entry. I've really enjoyed getting to know you guys, and yeah, I mean you've made it easy for me, mate. So,
You make me cry in a minute, you fucker.
yeah, well, first time for everything.
Yeah.
Obviously, working alongside each other when I'm working the weekend.
Yeah.
You take that time to spend with the wife and kids.
Yeah.
And same goes, but obviously always, on
Always there for,
yeah,
know
what's going on.
I think we've both got a very good understanding of each other, haven't we? If
Yeah.
anyone's got an issue or
Yeah.
we can ring each other or if there's something more like important, we can always ring.
Yeah,
Paul.
absolutely. There's always
there for support and
absolutely, yeah. That's the beauty of it. You never feel like you're on your own. There's always
absolutely
always someone there to have it.
Back you up. If it's just like I say, even if it's a silly question, you're just unsure.
Second opinion.
Yeah.
And to know that that's on hand, and you know you're not going to be disturbing anybody, and that you do exactly the same for them.
Yeah.
It's easy enough you don't really have to worry about thinking, I'm going to be, taking them away. It's literally five minutes, and we're there, aren't we? So,
yeah. Just a bit of reassurance, isn't it, really? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. How do you find working with time constraints then? For obviously, when we were ordering ships, we only got a small window. If we sort of go into that, there's surcharges involved, and how do you get on with that?
Well, the main objective is to get this ship in as quick as possible, get it loaded and discharged as quick as possible, and get it out as quick as possible. But it's not always that easy, is it?
Hardly ever that easy.
No, it's never really that easy. Things break down and weather, things like that.
Yeah.
Obviously, you want it to go the best way possible for the customer.
Yeah, obviously, put everything you can into getting the ship in and out as fast as possible, and things do happen where
unforeseen things.
Unforeseen circumstances where you've got to act on your feet and make a decision, whether we're knocking it on the head, whether we're going to go for it or not. There obviously are occasions where it doesn't make the tide and stays alongside. You've got to go on your best intuition, I think, on those things. Obviously, it gets a bit stressful, and
it does get stressful when certain things happen. Like, for instance, when a ship gets detained, that's quite for me. I think that's quite stressful. I used to get really wound up about it, but now I've just really come to terms with it. Shit does happen, and
I think the way you've got to see that is you've got to do everything that you can to get the vessel away.
Yeah.
You've got to make sure that the
lot of-
detention is lifted as quick as possible, and all we can do with that is work closely with the ship
Yeah.
and the suppliers, the people that are coming in to help the ship get the detention lifted.
Yeah, with them, you're working against the clock because you could have one ship and that's detained, we have another 8 or 9 ships out at anchor that's waiting. You got all those other 8 or 9 ships.
It's knock-on effects.
Yeah, crewing money.
Yeah, exactly.
So you've got to really think on your toes and get get the ship.
You just got to push the best
Back,
you can to make sure. I mean, I think there are people that attend and that they don't realise how important it is to get things done as quickly as possible, whereas we
can
well
apply
aware of
that. We need to apply. We need to apply the pressure sometimes where some people are just thinking, no, that can wait. It can't.
No.
It needs to be acted on straight away.
Yeah.
And you just think, yeah, it's that important.
But then you're completely in the hands of other people that are
it's
attending.
not always down to us. It's you're right. You rely on other people, aren't you?
Yeah.
The ship owners, the people, the surveyors.
Yeah.
To get things sorted out and rectified so the ship can get on its way.
A favourite one recently is having the fire test drills carried out on board and and the crew not knowing what they're doing.
See, I don't know how they let crews on ships when they don't know how to do basic seamanship like that.
You've got to think it's one of the main things.
Well,
it's safety, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
And you can understand why a ship would get detained for it.
Absolutely.
So then we get the guys in to teach them how to do it. And then it takes as long as it takes. We can't really do anything about that.
No.
They're not ready until they're ready.
No, we'll just keep doing, fire drill after fire until it is right, because that's the one thing they are big on, isn't it?
Yeah.
They are big on that sort of thing.
Well, it's all health and
And
safety
why wouldn't
for
it
the
be?
crew.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Having a clean kitchen's one thing, and not being able to know what you're doing if there's a fire going on.
Yeah, exactly.
That's another, isn't it?
Definitely.
So,
yeah. But yeah, I think that's probably one of the most stressful things we have to deal with.
Yeah. I mean, every second counts in our line of work, though, doesn't it? Where it is the toss-up of 5 minutes here or there, and that could delay sailing for another 12 hours.
Yeah.
Which obviously then has further implications, and it's not just the one ship that you've got input at a time, like you've said.
the ones
ships
out at
at
anchor
that are waiting to get on the berth. You can have a ship coming up the river and get cancellation on sailing, and the berth's no longer available, and just turn that one back around, and there's just costs that get accumulated, and yeah.
The aim of the game is just try and get the product to the customer as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
That's the main aim of the game, I suppose.